What's goody? Welcome to EJ Reacts, baby. Right now, it's your humble and gracious host, and we're about to react to a video by Young Don the Sauce God. I'm excited. Hope you guys are excited. Let's get right to the video. Man, he's having a kid, man. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, but hey, maybe he's happy. I don't know.
So there I was, 26 years of age, sitting on my living room couch, and my 25-year-old girlfriend sat on my lap and told me I'm pregnant.
Oh my God. Bro, I'm 25 and I can't even imagine. Like, oh God.
But maybe I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Let's rewind a bit. Years 2020. I just moved from Austin, Texas to Los Angeles, California. It was right at the beginning of the current global health crisis. We had just heard rumblings that some dude in China kissed a bat and it gave him a tummy ache or something. It was something like that. But it was before things really hit the fan. This cute girl slid in my DMs, and I don't check my DMs often or even occasionally. So
Cap, come on, bro. What you got live for? Come on.
I don't see most of the messages I get, but I saw this one and it caught my attention. She was from Houston.
Oh, this is the Houston shorty? Oh, yo.
In fact, I already told the story of how we met. It's the one about me blowing up her bathroom after eating some bad sushi. Anyway, I ended up visiting Houston a few months later and we hooked up. Simple. It was nice, she was nice, but I had no expectations that things would continue. You know, maybe we'd see each other again, maybe we wouldn't, you know. I lived in LA, she was still in Houston. The stars didn't seem to be aligning. She ended up visiting me a few times in Los Angeles after that, and with every visit, we got closer. But then one day,
everything changed.
One day, I had a spiritual awakening. I started to question who I was and why I did the things I did. I wasn't feeling very good. There was too much excess in my life. I was living for the moment instead of for my soul. Was that corny? I'm sorry. Slowly, I began to change. I became disinterested in everything counterproductive to me being my best self. Frivolous relationships with girls, alcohol, drugs.
Many of you may be thinking, well, drugs don't concern me.
I began keeping a journal that I wrote in every day. I meditated, cooked all my meals, worked out a lot. Sunday.
Geyser.
And at the very peak of this spiritual journey, I committed to celibacy. No porn, no...
What? Yo! Dang, I was with you. I was like, yeah, I've done that. I do that all the time until this part. This part right here, bro.
Women, no nuts. This, of course, meant I would end communications with Kay, the only woman I stayed in contact with during my spiritual metamorphosis. For 6 months, I did this. You know, my friends thought I was crazy. My parents chalked it up to me going through a phase, and they were both probably a little right, because although I did see a lot of dramatic and positive changes in my life, shortly before my 26th birthday, December 2020, I started to yearn for something else. I wanted a family, a wife, kids. I know that might sound crazy, you know, people are putting off marriage and kids until their mid-30s, and
as you should, bro.
That's cool too, I guess, but this desire felt very natural and genuine. So I started entertaining the idea of being open to having a relationship where the end goal was settling down, getting married, and starting a family. I knew I wasn't gonna find a woman like that on Tinder, you know. I thought at some point I would start going to church or keeping my eyes open at Whole Foods, you know. It wasn't something I was pressed about, but I was paying attention. Then my birthday came around and I got a happy birthday text from Kay. We hadn't spoken in 6 months or so, so it was a pleasant surprise. I told her thanks and kept it moving. As the weeks went on, I found myself thinking about her more and more, and I started reminiscing on the time we spent getting to know each other. And as I look back, I realized that a lot of the qualities that I would want in a wife, beautiful, classy, family oriented, doesn't seek attention by posting scandalous pictures for likes, a good cook. Kay at one point or another displayed a lot of these.
Oh man, yo, alright. Here's my honest opinion, guys. I'm sorry I have to pause this video, but here's my honest opinion. I personally feel like he is literally saying this after the fact that he knocked her up. I don't think he really felt this. Maybe it's a little still early in the video, but in my personal opinion, I feel like he is saying this to himself to validate the fact that he got her pregnant and he is accepting it. Dude, man, you hate to see it, bro. You hate to see it, but let's keep watching.
So I texted her, I miss you. And shortly after that, she responded, I miss you more. Before he knew it, she booked a flight to come and visit me the next weekend. I booked an Airbnb on the beach in San Diego. And as I sat in the airport arrivals lane, I started to wonder, was this a mistake? Maybe she was gonna get here and I would realize that I was looking back at the time we spent together 6 months prior with rose-tinted glasses, and this weekend was gonna be nothing more than a fun weekend with a cool girl. But then she walked out of the airport and she was more beautiful than I even remembered. And as we drove to the Airbnb, a pleasant energy filled the car and I thought, well, hold on.
My man's booked an Airbnb for shorty. He didn't even take her to the crib. Hey, bro. Yo, I'm so sorry, bro.
Maybe this wasn't such a bad idea. We ended up spending the weekend together, and the whole time I'm looking for red flags because remember, I'm only interested in marriageable women.
Of course.
And the entire time, not a single red flag, not even a little one. I mean, she did do this one thing where she put this bowl of fresh water out under a full moon and said that if we washed our hair in it, the next day we would get like superpowers or something. But aren't all girls into horoscopes and shit like that? Anyway, I did it. I washed my hair with the full moon water.
Yo, bro.
And the next day, and you know what? Ain't shit happened. But it was refreshing, so maybe it did something. Anyway, as the weekend came to an end, I didn't beat around the bush. I finally asked her to be my girlfriend, to which she said yes. My first committed relationship in about 4 years, but it felt good. We would take turns visiting each other every 2 weeks until my lease ended 2 months later, at which point I moved to Houston. Within a couple of months, she was spending every other night at my house, and we got closer and closer, and it didn't take long for me to make up my mind. I was going to get this girl pregnant. I mean, I was going.
Hey, yo, what? Bro. What? Son.
As well, of course, but protection was not a priority, and I knew that if we kept moving the way that we were moving, as long as all the plumbing was working, it would only be a matter of time before. Hey. Hi. So, what's up? Okay, I need to show you something. Instantly, I knew what she was gonna say. You're pregnant. At first, I was like, I'm only a few days late, but I just had this feeling something was different. So, I took 3 tests, and they all came back with 2 stripes. And it happened instantly. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm pregnant. I gave her a big hug and a kiss, and I told her, good. This was about 7 months ago, so yeah, if everything goes well, I'm gonna be a dad pretty soon.
Oh, wow.
And to be honest, I can't wait.
Whew. Hey man, it's better you than me, because as y'all look at all these pictures of videos of myself, it is better him than me, because I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay blessed, beautiful, and clean. Love you guys. Peace.